Hi all, welcome back to Palette Life, and this is Suma Babu. So today I am going to discuss about this 25 items you need to declutter from your house to keep your house very clean. This is in the list of I think it's my 4th video on the same topic on decluttering. Those who didn't see those videos yet, go and watch them so that you'll get an idea of what is decluttering and how we can start off. So this video is also a beginner friendly because when I started I felt where to start this decluttering thing because I find everything is okay. I didn't find anything which is unused, but I don't have any space for keeping the new things also. So I have to find out those things gradually. So I have to list out those things which I found which will be very helpful for the beginners who wanted to declutter their house. So this is a long list. I may take the help of my journal or the books where noted down all the things in order. So I am going to read that for you. So the first in the list would be magazines or old books. Magazines like that is monthly collection of things. So once we read that, we may not need them anymore. So you can sell them off if you are keeping some periodic clearance of these all things. That is in my first list. And about the old books are like, it could be novels or any books. You won't be needing it again, so that you can sell it off. For the kids books, that is the one of the examples of those kinds. So you can declutter those items first. And second in the list would be newspapers. Newspapers we get collected on a daily basis. So here I wanted to mention one inculcating one good habit is that keeping the newspaper always in one space, one place, because we get to see that how much newspaper we have at home, so that is that time for sell them out also. So that is one thing I wanted to mention here. And third in my list is excess electronics, or I can say old electronic items. We have a tendency of collecting these cables, especially in my house. I may find a lot of cables tangled with each other. So I have even if I have a special box for that, I don't know what what is the use of that, or is that old, or whether it is in working condition also. So better you tag them and keep in a proper way in one box also, so that will be easy for you. Or if you are having any excess thing, you can throw them off. So while disposing these items, you should be very careful, because we cannot put these items in a regular dustbin. So be aware of that. And fourth in the list would be old CDs, cassettes, or something like that, because I was having plenty of them, because once I think recently I cleared all the stuff. Because I have my husband got this habit of collecting good songs, but now we don't need them because everything is become available through net or something. So we have some other mediums for that. So we are not going to use that. Even the DVD players, we are not going to use them. So if you have some stuffs like that, you can set them off or dispose them. And fifth in the list is dead batteries. So be particular about keeping them or disposing them in a certain way, because it's very harmful for the environment. So and one more bad habit I have is that I have this wall clock. So sometimes it stops, but I don't know whether the battery is working or not, because after sometimes if you are putting back, it may run. So I have this collection of few batteries. I keep them in the same container where I keep the new one. So now I realized I have to keep them separate, so we can save our time testing and testing it in our future. Like we may be trying it out whether it is working or is that old, is that new, kind of things. So it is one of the thing normally in all the houses we get accumulated. And 6 in the list, excess appliances. Like it could be anything. We may have two things in our house. For example, old mixer jar. I promise you we are not going to use. So it is better to clear them off, or you can donate them to someone who is in need. And 7th in the list is used up candles. That is one big thing. I have this collection of them because we have inverters, or we don't have a chance of lighting the candles nowadays. What I used to do is that the old candles which is not in good shape also, I keep collecting them because I have a bundle of them, because it won't we cannot keep them straight also. So those kind of things, either you can melt them and make a new candle, or you can throw that away. The first one is I have already tried, so that is one way of reusing the candles. So if you have a collection of candles, you just have to heat it up in an any unused utensils. You have to heat it up in a stove. Then you can pour it in somewhere, like if you have a crystal glass or crystal container, that liquid may take the shape of that container. So that is you get a new candle out of it. So that way I reused this old candle, used candles. And 9th in the list is empty bottles. All kind of cool drinks bottles, or any kind of bottles which we keep it for thinking that we may use it, or there may be some use for that, but we keep collecting them. But if you cross some limit, you may have to clear them off. You can keep 1 or 2 with you. In emergency you can use them. And 10th in the list is old documents. Old documents, like I would include this warranty cards, or any kind of e-bills. E-bills are not required now. Means like other than the last 3 or 4 months, we all the details we get in the net now. So we can clear them off if you want. And 11th in the list is old stationaries. Old stationery, in one of my previous video I have already mentioned. So it is very must to clear off our old stationaries, because I'm 100% sure that all the houses, especially those who are having kids at home, you may have plenty of them which we cannot use at all. So you might have got got a list of them. So I'm not getting into those details. I'm categorizing this one in one group as a stationery. So stationery, you know that what all comes under stationery, right? So that is old stationery. You can declutter. And as a 12th point, old business cards. You might have a collection of lot of cards, because whomever we meet, especially my husband has these kind of collections. So once he was sitting and clearing them off, you won't believe we got a bundle of them. Even our own business cards might have outdated or so we should throw them off. So that is 12th in the list. And 13 in the list, expired food items, that we all might have having it. Even if we are clearing off frequently, it get collected. So it is better check the expiry date and clear them off periodically. And 14th in the list is single use utensils. So whenever we are getting the parcel food, we get that plastic boxes, right? So we feel like we can use that as a storage box, so we get plenty of them. Don't have a special space allocated for those all things. If it is overflowing in that space, it is better to clear them off. So that is 14th in the list. And 15 is excess plastic reusable bags. This is one such nuisance. I'm sure that all house may be feeling it, because earlier I used to keep them in a bag. It was not properly folded. Recently I have seen one video on how to fold those these reusable plastic bags nicely and keep it in a proper way, so it won't take much of the time. But if you have more of them, it is better to clear them off periodically. And 16th in the list is old serving platters. That is one such thing we normally don't care about. We keep stuffing things in our kitchen, means like crockery unit, because it has a limited storage space, right? But we may buy new stuff whenever we see something interesting, so we keep collecting it, but we won't be using that old one. What I do is, when I get a new platter set, I dispose the old one. I started disposing the old one. I think 2 times I was doing that, so I felt like I have sufficient storage space for the newer version of whatever things I am buying it of. So that is 16th item. And 17th in the list is fridge magnets. Fridge magnets are most of the houses may be having it. They may be shabby or unpleasant, so it is better to take them off to keep a nice clean environment. So you can replace them with a newer one, or if you don't have one, or if you are not able to buy, or if you don't want to keep them at all, so it is better, but don't keep the shabby items over the fridge. And now 18th in the list is old clothes. Old kind of old clothes, socks, scarves, the sweaters which is outdated. So those kind of things, if you are finding any, you can discard them. This is 18th in the list. And 19th is broken items. Any broken items in the house. It could be artifacts, it could be anything, the crockery items, it could be any glass products, or it could be any toys. Yeah, toys I'll be taking up in the next point. And any kind of jewelry, any kind of things which you feel which is broken, you may keep it thinking that you may mend it later, but it is not going to happen. Okay, it is better to clear them off. And the next one, the 20th number, I am going to take as this old toys. So if you have kids at home, they may be using different sets of toys now. So the old toys which is not going to use, you can throw them off, or if you don't feel like to throw them, you can donate to someone else, so they may be using it. So it is better to clear that space off. So I was when I was clearing my house, this toy box was fully with new toys, but I don't feel like to throw them, but I felt like we are not going to use them again, so I donated many of them. So, and as the 21st point, unused handbags. All the ladies out there may be understanding this problem, because they are very fond of, we all are very fond of buying new handbags. So this is one such items we have to clear them frequently, because some may be the leather, the very expensive items may spoil very soon, because I have experienced it. We may keep it for using it on a special occasion, but it is not going to come. So some handbags I spoiled that way. So if you have any kind of these kind of things, you can clear them off. And as a 22nd point, any makeup products which we are not using at all, you can clear them off. So if it may also have the expiry date, so check the date in that, and you can use that. You can discard them. Then one more thing, don't buy in a bulk quantity these kind of items. It is not a good habit, so better you get them whenever needed. And 23rd in the list would be dried up nail paints, that we already mentioned, but I wanted to take up this because I am very fond of these nail paints. So whatever shades I get, I used to buy them. I wanted to try them off, but recently I found a technique for getting a new shade of nail paint. The trick is you can mix two colors together, so you'll get a new shade. So I have tried few like that. So if you want to mix, you can take out that in a bowl or so, you can mix there and do it. If you are mixing in the bottle itself, that may get that color only, so you won't get that the base color there. So how much you need it, you can try that way also. So if you have any dried up paints, dried up nail paints, you should clear them off. And 24th is last but one, used up coloring book, because I was having plenty of them. When my kids were small, they used to love this activity, so I used to keep them. Means I was having a huge collection, so some I still kept, but some I gave to this newspaper guy, because we cannot use them. One thing is that the beautiful sketches, the books which is having beautiful sketches, I kept it for as a reference for my art class student. Otherwise the rest all thing I cleared them off. And at last the 25th one, that is, and the last in the list is old medicines or expired medicines. Even if you have small kids at home or the elderly person at home, you may have plenty of medicine bottles. As a precaution we get them, but we never use them sometimes, so that might have reached the expiry date, but without knowing that, if you are using it, that may give you a side effect. So better have a track on these products. So I'm sure that all of us may be having a good collection of medicinal boxes. So that is one area you should look into and clear the old stuff. So these are the 25 items I decluttered. There are many more, and there are some subcategories in the same list also. So that's all for today, and see you in another interesting video like that. Thank you very much for watching till the end. Bye.